First alert weather again. Jeffrey Ray, high confidence now in everyone basically staying home all weekend, and do your best to avoid the roads if you can, it sounds like.
I think wherever you are at the end of Friday night, that's where you need to stay probably to Monday afternoon. That's it in a nutshell. We got winter weather coming in, our first snow, our first single-digit temperatures, our first icing event. It's our first weather warning of the season. Well, winter weather warning is in place. Our first alert weather days stretch all the way from tomorrow to Monday. Saturday, ice and sleet falls in 2 waves covering the roads. That's after this transition from rain to freezing rain overnight. So that goes on overnight, and you wake up Saturday morning and there's ice on the roads with more falling. It comes in 2 waves, and that second wave will really start to pile up. There'll be a little bit of freezing rain and snow in that mix, especially during the afternoon. So a little bit of everything, but it's all going to pile up on the roads. This whole event ends with snow on Sunday morning, and then no more winter precipitation, but it's going to get so very cold. The coldest air is behind the precipitation, okay? So this evening, get out and try to get all your errands done and get ready for this. The temperatures will be just holding in the upper 40s, and that's where they'll be in the morning tomorrow. They're not moving overnight. And then as it starts to rain, it's a cold rain with a blustery wind. Temperatures in the mid-40s, but we'll feel like temperatures in the 30s with those rain chances really high across the afternoon and across the evening as well. Probably going to be our biggest rain of winter so far. But this is going to be by far the coldest temperature of winter so far, because we're forecasting low of 6 degrees by Monday morning. That's the coldest it's been since February 16th, 2021, the big snowstorm when it got down to -2. Remember, that was 1,800 days ago. That's how long it's been since we have been this cold. So, what about the timing of all this? Okay. This is a Friday morning. Notice temperatures in some areas still in the 50s, and then the rain starts, and then the rain picks up, and then we get some heavy rain across the afternoon, and the winds are strong. We'll have temperatures falling to the low 40s, already in the 30s, and already seeing that transition up by Wichita Falls and starting to move into North Texas from the northwest. Then it starts to get into the metroplex as we close the evening and get in the overnight hours. So I'm saying you can probably still get around Friday night. It's the overnight hours and into Saturday morning where I would highly recommend you not try to travel anywhere. All day Saturday, I recommend you not travel anywhere, because after the first round, then it really starts to pile up on the streets. This sleet and freezing rain mix that goes on well into the night. This is at 1 in the morning and it's still going on. Notice the changeover to snow. It finally happens in the overnight hours, and that's how all this ends on Sunday, with a little bit of snow on top of it. Maybe an inch, maybe 2 inches. It's looking less and less snow, more and more sleet. Between 9 and midnight from Denton and Bridgeport, you're going to start seeing this stuff fall. From 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. over the Metroplex, we get the changeover, and it starts to freeze as temperatures get closer to the upper 20s by morning. And then if you live in Hillsborough or Corsicana, it's really going to be more in the morning on Saturday that it changes over, and the last affected will be down the 45 corridor, Henderson-Anderson counties. 7 p.m. on Friday, we're going to start seeing some ice, I think, on bridges and overpasses, especially across Denton County, Collin County. And then by 10 p.m., we're going to start seeing ice accumulate on the roads, which is how it'll be in the morning on Saturday. And during the day, 1 to 2 inches of sleet is going to fall on top of that, and then some snow will fall on top of that. We have an extreme cold watch along with our winter storm warning, and that's because we're going to have wind chills in the negative numbers. Just take a look at Sunday, where the temperatures, the actual temperatures, barely get to 20 degrees, and those feel-like temperatures will be in the single digits all day long. And then I pointed out already, the coldest morning we have had so far, well, in the last 4 years. So extreme cold and dangerous cold at that. It's going to be difficult to get around Sunday. You might have a small window Monday afternoon because of the sunshine and temperatures near freezing. Your best bet to get around is Tuesday afternoon, and from then on, we just have to worry about black ice in the mornings, because it'll get below freezing every morning through the rest of the week.
Feels like a binge watch weekend to me. I don't know about you.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.